We're here in Irvine, California, about to enter Obsidian Entertainment. They're a talented group of developers and creative types behind some of your most beloved RPGs. So let's head inside and find out what fuels their fire and desire. As the CEO of Obsidian Entertainment, what would you say is the company's main goal or objective?
Well, you know, a lot of it is, it sounds silly. I often say very simple things, but it's to make games. I know that sounds like, you know, you often have to have some end game of what you're trying to do in your studio and things like that. But we started Obsidian to get to make the games that we love to make, which are role-playing games. And so really how we look at it from the standpoint of what we want to do on a day-to-day basis is we just want to make better and better role-playing games.
As of now, people know Dungeon Siege 3 is coming from Obsidian,
Right.
and obviously Fallout New Vegas was recent. What are some of the other games that you guys are proud to have worked on?
I can go back all the way from Obsidian all the way to Blackout because a lot of the people here used to work at Blackout Studios. We're really happy with every game we've made. And Neverwinter 2 in particular, I really enjoy making D&D games. And I think we really followed up on what people loved about Neverwinter 1 and brought that to Neverwinter 2 with another great story, great tools, and people are still making mods of Neverwinter 2 to this day.
When you're picking projects, when you're meeting with publishers and you're deciding what projects you're going to work on, what is the criteria you look for?
It's really making role-playing games and role-playing games that we want to make, but all kinds of them. I mean, I guess that's the thing. We love making action role-playing games like Dungeon Siege 3. We'd like to make story-based role-playing games like Knights of the Old Republic 2. And so the criteria is that, and then of course, we want to work with great publishers. And because when you have a great publishing partner, then you feel like your game is going to get out there, it's going to get sold. And so that's a big part of it too, is we want to make role-playing games, but we want great partners as well.
What are some of the things about this particular studio that you enjoy the most?
We got to actually design this whole space. We were able to get in here. We got a space that a lot of developers don't get, and so we got to put in things like wood floors, cherry doors, an awesome conference room. We never used to have enough meeting rooms. Now we get to have, everybody can get together in a meeting whenever they want, and it's been great to be here.
So none of this would be possible without great employees. So what would you say about the talent that you have working here in the studio?
Well, you know, we've been really lucky. I mean, we're in a pretty competitive area. We're in Orange County, Blizzard's a mile away from us, and a lot of other studios. And so we've got a lot of people who love role-playing games and that they love making RPGs with us. And we have some employees, now going back to Black Isle, there's some people that have worked for us for 15 years. And so a lot of that is, I think what's great about our employees on top of their talent is just that they have learned so much about making role-playing games over all those years, and they still love doing it. Maybe it's a little crazy, maybe I'm a little crazy, but it's still something we absolutely enjoy, and I think you marry that talent with this love for role-playing games, and great things happen.